Hi everybody, welcome back to Garden to Table Biz. Just delete it because you're gonna have too many. Hi everybody, welcome back. See?
Hi guys, welcome back to Garden to Table Bliss. Today I have a day with my lovely boyfriend. He's finally off of work, so with it being so beautiful here in Southern California, we decided to come outside and barbecue in the garden. So honey, what are we gonna be making today?
So today we're gonna be highlighting some of our summer harvest. So I wanted to make a cherry wood smoked chicken B.L.T. with a roasted Nadapeno Aioli. And we're also going to be putting on the side a nice salad from our cherry tomatoes and cucamelons with fresh basil. We're going to be using some of our tomatoes from the garden.
I had a really successful year, so I'm excited to use one of these beef steak or even Berkeley tie-dye. We'll see which one we choose.
I'm going to be making a aioli, and it's going to be made out of some of our nadapenos, which are a spiceless jalapeno. We're going to be making a nice refreshing cucamelon salad with some of our Isis tomatoes, which are some of these beautiful cherry tomatoes. And if you don't know what cucamelon is, it's a Mexican sour gherkin. So same size as cherry tomatoes, combination of melon and cucumber, so it has a nice little bite to it. We're going to be adding a little bit of our fresh basil.
Yay! These are our cucumbers. These are silver slicer cucumbers.
We have a couple of other ingredients that we're going to be using. So I have my own brisket rub right here, which I use, and we're going to be using this on our chicken today. We have a little bit of Texas honey that we're going to be putting into our aioli. Avocado oil, mayonnaise, and just salt, pepper, a little bit, and then at the end we're just going to finish with a little bit of nice olive oil. So now let's get this fire started. So I went ahead and added our briquettes, put a little bit of lighter fluid, and went ahead and started the fire. What we like using is a stock grill, which is very cool because it has a small little funnel on the inside where you can make kind of like your volcano of coal. It also is interchangeable. You can have a regular grate on top. Today we're actually going to be putting on a griddle on top so we can cook our bacon on there. So this is the griddle. You can put it on top and it just slides off. I like this grill because it's very versatile. It also has a pizza stone where you can put onto it as well. So now I'm going to prep the chicken. We have our chicken thighs right here. They do have a bone, so I'm going to have to remove this. And you're just going to cut along the line. Make sure you have a sharp knife. So you just want to follow the bone. Get on one side, cut around the knuckle, and do the same thing to the other side. You're not really using the whole knife, you're just going to be using mostly the tip of the knife. So next I'm going to go ahead and rub our chicken. Now this mixture is equal parts brown sugar, black pepper, and kosher salt. You want to be generous. Right now I'm using, it's just kind of a spice container. Saved it from one of our spices that we got in. It works very nicely because you gotta have a very generous pour on top, but it's also an equal So you want a nice generous spice on top. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over back to our tray so we can take it over to the grill. So now that our coals are nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and place chicken skin side down right over it, get a nice sear. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the chicken from the direct heat. We'll go ahead and place it on the side. Got some nice caramelization on there. After we move the chicken out and we put it onto the side so it has a nice indirect heat, we're gonna go ahead and put some of our soaked cherry wood that I put in previously before right over the coals so you can get that nice smoky flavor. So I'm gonna roast off some garlic for our aioli. So do a little salt and pepper. This is on a grill, and then we're just gonna take this over to the grill and go ahead and put it on. We're just gonna take the lid off real quick. We're just gonna put this right here. And then put the Nadapenos on the griddle. It's gonna get nice and hot. We're gonna come turn it probably 2-3 times in the next half hour or so. Then we're gonna take it off, clean it, and these will be our ingredients for our aioli. So now we're gonna just go ahead and prep our tomatoes and our cucamelons for our salad. These are gonna be very easy. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these in half. Get all the stems off. So next we're gonna go ahead and cut our cucamelon. As you can see, open it up. Looks like a melon, has a small little seeds, but looks like a cucumber as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and toss those into our mix with our tomatoes. Did you like growing these, babe?
I did. I just found out these are considered a superfood because they're high in lots of vitamins and antioxidants, and it's considered a superfood.
Now, you said you can't really find these in the supermarket?
No, you're lucky to find them even at a farmer's market, in which they would charge up to $20 a pound. So it's hard to think we paid $3 for a pack of seeds that we only planted 4 seeds.
We're definitely gonna have to do more next year. So I'm gonna be adding one of our silver slicer cucumbers right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of our basil, and then we're just gonna do a little bit of chili lime. So next we're gonna go ahead and add our basil. Basically, just gonna tear some leaves. You don't ever want to cut basil. Kind of just tear it with your fingers. It turns it brown. So we're just gonna add that onto it. Next, we're gonna add some of our chili lime seasoning, and then just a little bit of oil, and we're gonna mix it around. So next we're gonna go back to the grill. We're gonna put on our bacon. We're also gonna pull up our chilies and check our chicken. So now the Nadapenos look nice. check our chicken temp. You want to make sure you pull our chicken off at about 160. So temper it. Not yet. Looking like it's only about 130. So it's probably got about another 15 minutes. So we're just gonna close this off. And let's go get our aioli done. Alright, so we pulled off our chili peppers. What I'm gonna do is just gonna do a quick cleaning. We're gonna leave the seeds in there because it's not gonna be very hot. So it looks nice inside. So I'm just gonna turn them over because what I wanna do is I'm gonna give them a little rough chop so we can just incorporate it into our aioli. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the bowl. Okay, next I'm going to add some of our roasted garlic. So I see it's nice roasted. We'll add a couple pieces to it. Okay. Then we're going to add in our mayonnaise. A little bit of our Texas honey. And a little fresh squeezed lime juice. And then we're just going to mix this around. Make sure you want to press down on the garlic. Incorporate it nice, makes it nice and even, and always taste. Delicious. Okay, so we're getting closer towards the end. So right now we're gonna go ahead and slice our bread. I got a nice French bread from the store. Nice thick pieces. And then we'll move on to the grill.
Filming at home, you never know what's going to pop up. So our neighbor has decided to trim his, I think he's cutting a whole tree down. I have no idea.
Cut nice big steaks. Look at this beautiful tomato.
Yay.
So we have a nice thick layer. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of our aioli on top and bottom. I'm gonna put some spinach, organic of course. Big juicy tomato. That's our gardener. Dame un momento. Gonna go ahead and put some bacon on.
Wait a minute, I'm the gardener. He just mows our grass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look at this delicious sandwich.
Honey, it looks delicious.
Thank you. I mean, I guess the only thing left to do is basically eat it. Today we're actually going to be pairing this with a nice beer from Levante Brewing. It's called Citra Drink. They're from Westchester, Pennsylvania. and that is my choice. I'm more of a hazy New England IPA type of person. Kelly's gonna go something a little bit less. She's gonna be drinking Pseudo Sue from Toppling Goliath. They're in Iowa. So cheers and enjoy.
So now is my favorite part. We get to eat. Thank you so much, honey, for making this beautiful dish.
Of course.
Cheers. And thank you guys for tuning in once again. If you guys like today's video, please feel free to subscribe so that you'll catch our next video. Until then, cheers, and we'll see you next time.